to Live in the D in the green room, everyone. I'm here with Michelle Oliver, who's going to be hanging out with me. We're going to be together pretty much all week.
Yes, it'll be a girl power.
It will be.
A girl power week. It'll be a lot of fun. And today you had someone on with cakes that were astounding. Some of them looked almost exactly like other things. Like one looked like a hamburger, I thought. Hot dog. And then they had that, what was it, that tall one with like the pretty flowers on it?
I mean, the ornate decorations on them were so beautiful, and she was so lovely. It's called Cake Crumbs, and it's in Southfield, and she's part of us also celebrating, as it's August, Black Business Month, and it was delicious. She made me a gluten-free bumpy cake cupcake, and I had some of it, and it was delicious. So learn more about her, Chef Renee. Well, we are continuing to celebrate Black Business Month with a bakery that encourages people to indulge yourself. Cake Crumbs not only creates creations like cakes, cupcakes, and cookies, they offer party-themed baking classes. How fun is that? And joining us today is owner and chef Renee Smith. Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Well, I've been enjoying this beautiful spread that you put out here. It looks so beautiful. And you eat with your eyes first, right?
Your eyes, and then like I'm standing here and I'm like, this smells so good.
It does. It smells so good. Let me tell you guys. So what inspired you to become a chef, and what makes Cake Crumbs unique?
Well, I would say my inspiration came from generations. It's my grandma being in the kitchen to my mom and dad owning a cake business out of the home, and here I am. And then I'm sure one of my kids will then pick it up from there. What inspires me most is the freedom to just be really creative, to use vibrant colors, to use flavors, to use seasonal ingredients. I think all of that and able to like create amazing cakes.
Yes.
That's where the highlight comes from.
And I mean, watching some of those cakes, the photos that we saw of the cakes, they were so beautiful. One of them looked like they had crystals coming out of it,
yeah,
and all of that. But you definitely brought in a beautiful spread for us today.
Thank you.
Walk us through some of these that you brought, and like, how long does it take to create some of these masterpieces? Let's start with this one.
So that one is really trendy, kind of focusing on some of the new trends with the golds and the spectrum that are going around. So with our wedding cakes, anywhere from 4 to 6 hours times to compete. With the cupcakes, of course, I can master several hundred cupcakes within a couple hours.
Wow.
But when it comes to more of the sculpted, artful pieces, such as the pizzas or the burgers, those require a little bit more time and craft.
I would imagine, because these, I mean, I hope you can see it on TV, but these are very, very intricate, and they have a lot of detail on them, which is what makes them look so realistic. But now tell us about the party-themed baking classes that you offer.
Oh, our parties are awesome. So not only do we host them for adults, but we also do kids. We do Girl Scout troops can come and bake and earn their badges, of course. But in our classes, we do cupcake classes, baking for cakes, cake decorating, and macaron classes. The greatest thing about it is we provide all of the tools, all of the cakes, all of the fundamentals to create these amazing masterpieces, and of course you get to take them home.
Oh my goodness, that's the best part. You
Oh,
get
for
to
sure.
learn, but of course you want to eat it too. And I have to give you a very special thank you and shout out, because guess what she brought me? A gluten-free bumpy cake cupcake. So I'm so excited and grateful for that. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. So where can people get more information and get in touch with you?
Yep, you can definitely find us online at cakecrumbsonline.com. We're located in Southfield off Northwestern Highway.
I love it, you guys. This is, everything is here. Peach cobbler, cupcakes, cookies. You want something that looks lifelike? They have that for you as well. So thank you so much, Chef Renee.
My
We
pleasure.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
I'm going to kill that cupcake after the show. All right, so once you had your cupcake filled.
Yes, this is what you eat while you watch.
America's Got Talent.
Exactly.
Yes. So I mean, the show was fun, right? It's like exciting.
It's exciting. It's like an old school variety show. You have lots of different acts. All of them do different things. You have some singers, you have magicians, you have comedians, all together. And Howie was talking about what came up on the next season, correct? Or
what's coming up. Like we're in full swing in the season. We definitely, we wanted to know about the girl who's from Michigan.
From Oxford.
Graduate from Oxford High School. Her name was Ava Swiss. So we did ask him about her, and he just kind of gave us a little bit of the lowdown of what we can expect from the rest of the show and all of that good stuff. So here's Howie Mandel, who was live on Live in the D. You see him every week here on Local 4, sitting alongside his fellow judges Heidi Klum, Sofia Vergara, and Simon Cowell. Today he's joining us to talk about the live shows of America's Got Talent, which begin tomorrow. Howie Mandel is joining us live. Good morning, Howie. Thanks for being with us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, the live shows start tomorrow night.
I don't have any. I was going to say more, and you were waiting for more, but I didn't know I didn't know how to expand upon that.
That is okay. Well, the live shows start tomorrow night. How will the voting work this year, and who will actually move on?
Well, the truth is that we said yes to so many more people than we ever, or acts than we've ever said yes to before. So we've already done an incredible amount of work. I hope you appreciate us. And we had to cut more than half the people out. But because of that, we have the cream of the crop. And this year, this season has better, more exciting, more dangerous, more surprising acts than we've ever seen in our lives. So, and now we hand it over to America, and now it's up to you to decide, because ultimately there can only be one act to win the $1 million and a chance to play in Las Vegas. So it's really tough. That's the toughest part of the job. I think I got the best job in the world, but if there's anything that's tough, it's saying no to somebody.
Well, speaking of people who were really good, let's talk about your golden buzzer, who was the plant in the audience, and I'm talking about Maddie Baez. What do you think of her chances?
I think she's got great chances. That was so surprising to me. The producers put her in the audience, did not tell us, and did not tell any of the judges or Simon but during the breaks when we go to commercial, people are always singing and doing things. We're going over notes and we're talking to producers, and her voice legitimately just cut through, and we all just turned. And I had never seen anything like this in my life, where Simon just said, you sound so good. Just get up on the stage and try it. I don't know. There was no plan in place so that, if Simon didn't say it, she wouldn't have ended up on stage at that point. She would have at some point been in the regular rounds of auditions. So there was a lot of pressure on, and it was so surprising. And that's the key to our show, those moments of surprises. And I think that the live show adds to that energy. There's going to be more surprises, more moments, and I can't wait for all of us to see it. And then we'll find out who wins this thing. Yeah,
and I can't wait either. But we want to talk to you about another singer that touched all of you with her audition, and that is Ava Swiss, who survived the mass shooting in Oxford High School right here in Metro Detroit. What are your thoughts about her? Because, of course, we're rooting for her.
Ultimately, it's just to watch the strength of somebody to just show up. Listen, it's scary enough to just go out on stage and put yourself in that position, and to have gone through something like she went through. I think it's probably hard. I've been an advocate for mental health my entire career, and it's sometimes hard for people just to get up and go about their day, let alone show up on a talent show on national TV, the #1 show on television, and just put yourself in that position. I mean, she's been through incredible trauma and has done things that most people hopefully never see or experience. So just, I think what comes to mind is just the strength. And, my heart goes out to her, whether I heard her sing or not. So just strength is the one word that comes to mind. And you guys there in the Detroit area should be really proud of that young lady.
Yeah, we certainly are. Howie, we're just about out of time, but we thank you so much for being with us today.
Oh, you're welcome. Listen to my podcasts, wherever you get podcasts. Howie Mandel Does Stuff with my daughter, Jacqueline Schultz.
We will. Well, America's Got Talent is live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. right here on Local 4. So be sure to vote for Ava Swiss. We want to get her as far along in the competition as we can. Now, there's a pop-up coming up this weekend.
Yes. This Wednesday.
This Wednesday. And Michelle, these are two people that you've done individual stories on, individual features on Live in the D, and now they're coming together for
for a special pop-up event that's featuring all kinds of local Michigan produce. So it's all about the summer harvest, and it's these 2 award-winning chefs. We're talking James Beard, Food and Wine's Best New Chef.
Yes.
It's Miss Kim in Ann Arbor. It's Saffron des Trois in Detroit.
Yep.
And it's Moroccan, Korean, vegan, 4-course menu. It was so, we just chowed down. Right before we filmed this, we just chowed down on like their chips and dip that they
did.
made.
It
So
was
good.
delicious. Like, when we like cleaned the plate.
Yeah,
And
it was gone. It's not there anymore. So,
Right.
so go check out what it'll actually look like before we ate it. 2 award-winning chefs who have put our community in the national foodie spotlight are combining forces this week to highlight 2 culinary traditions. Ji-Hae Kim of Miss Kim Korean Restaurant in Ann Arbor and Omar Anani of Saffron des Trois, a Moroccan restaurant in Detroit, are preparing a special dining event this Wednesday. And to learn more about this special event, we are joined by both of the chefs and owners. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, welcome back, I should say, because you guys have been, we've all hung out before. So, Ji-Hae, why don't you tell us a little bit about Miss Kim's? What kind of restaurant is it?
We are a Korean restaurant in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and we're inspired by Korean ancestors and Michigan farmers. So this dinner is perfect, and we're proud part of Zingerman's community of businesses.
Sure. And we should mention you recently won or were named on Food and Wine's Best New Chef list. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Speaking of which, we have a James Beard finalist with Omar Anani and your restaurant. So tell us a little bit about Saffron des Trois.
Yeah, so Saffron des Trois is a Moroccan restaurant on the east side of Detroit. And our focus is community and breaking barriers through food.
Nice. And you guys did a lot of stuff during the pandemic specifically to kind of
Yeah.
help the community food.
Yeah, we did free meals throughout the pandemic, over 110,000.
That's awesome. All right, so let's talk about this big event. It's 4 courses, all vegan, and you have one dish that you're preparing up now. So why don't you walk us through that and then take us through some of the other courses?
Yeah.
Okay,
So this dish first,
Yes.
it's a Korean fried tofu,
nice.
which just means that it's extra crispy.
Yes, Korean, it's like, do you use a different kind of batter than?
Yes, it's
Okay.
a gluten-free batter with cornstarch and rice flour. And the glaze is a true collaboration between Chef Omar and I, because it's a soy glaze with harissa.
Ooh, so you got the harissa from more of the Mediterranean area, and then obviously the soy from Korea.
Yes.
And so you're going to be topping this next with, I think, some sesame seeds, I see.
You're totally right. You're so good.
Sesame seeds, green onions.
Scallions, yep.
And
And
then
all-
chili threads.
You got it.
What are chili threads?
It's a dried chili peppers. That's it. Sun-dried, just tiny
Just a
little.
little
Yeah,
bit.
it is absolutely not saffron.
Not saffron. It looks like saffron, but it is not. So can you walk us through some of these other courses that we have?
Sure. We have first course is avocado and edamame dip with summer vegetable chips and pita chips. I think it's sumac on the chips. Yeah.
Sumac.
Oh, nice, which is another good, very pink, right?
Pink and tart, yeah.
Pink and tart. All right, and then the
And
next
then
one?
grilled and fresh summer vegetable salad with garlic and jalapeno dressing
Awesome.
and some peaches.
Ooh, and then can you walk us through, Chef Omar, the
Yeah, so
the
our
final
main
dish?
course is the fried tofu, and that comes with a fresh kimchi. It is Korean melon, cucumber, and watermelon rind.
Ooh.
And then we're serving that with a couscous that comes with caramelized onions, raisins, a dish called tafaya in Morocco. And then for dessert, we're doing a very special thing. It's an eggplant tart.
Oh.
So we make an eggplant jam, and then it has a base of a semolina cake with the eggplant tart, and then a vegan whipped cream on top.
So what kind of flavor does the eggplant lend to the dessert? Because I generally think of eggplant as more
It's
savory.
Eggplant is a sponge. It'll soak up whatever flavor you give it. So once you remove the bitterness, you can cook it in a syrup, and it will turn into a jam.
Ooh, so this is very fun, kind of gives you a chance to try something new, and you don't have to be vegan to enjoy this food. It's all delicious. But can you guys go through just the details? When is it? Where is it? How much? How do you buy tickets? All that jazz.
Yeah, the event is this Wednesday.
Yes.
We have 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. seatings on August 10th, And it's only $60 per person. And where can we buy the tickets?
At our website, saffrondetois.com. If you click order now and scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see the events and you'll be able to buy your tickets for the harvest dinner.
And right now you're looking at the menu. So yeah, all about the summer harvest, enjoying all the wonderful vegetables that's in Michigan. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So thanks so much for hanging out with us for Live in the D in the green room as
Yes.
we're in the green room. And we will see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Yeah, have fun.